I was 18 years old. It was my senior year of high school. I was a runner, a downhill ski racer, so my feet, I always had lumps and bumps, and there had been a lump there that kind of continued to grow. As it got bigger, it was to the point where it was like there was a golf ball on my foot. My primary care doctor, she sent me to a pediatrist who scheduled me for an MRI to kind of do a better look at what it was. My mom and I were getting in the car, hadn't even made it out of the parking lot before he called, which never seems to be a good sign. He called and canceled the follow-up appointment with him that week and said, instead, I want you to be seen with the oncology team at M Health Fairview, Masonic Children's Hospital.
Sarah had rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a cancer of cells that should be muscle cells. It's the most common, what's called soft tissue sarcoma, that occurs in children, but it's still, of that, quite rare. There are only, in the United States, there are less than 500 children a year diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma.
It had spread to the tail end of my pancreas as well. There was another tumor on the tail end of my pancreas resting on the splenic vein. So that, all of that together had made it then a stage 4 cancer.
It is actually pretty grim right away. The vast majority of people with stage 4 rhabdomyosarcoma do not have the outcome that Sarah has had. It is only about 1 in 3 that would survive.
I would say I was scared, but at the same time, at 18, you're still so invincible that nothing can take you down almost. The oncologist, at our first meeting with him, he had told me, I can rattle off stats all day. I could tell you your chance of relapse. I could tell you your chance of survival. He's like, but if it's okay with you, the only stat I want you to focus on is being 100% cancer-free.
At the time Sarah was diagnosed, she was eligible for a national clinical trial, and she was brave and agreed.
Because, for me, I got 18 years of life. You look in the next room, and there's so many younger kids going through this as well, that if me being a part of a study is going to help other children, be able to see more years and get to live these years that I've already gotten to live, it was an easy decision to make.
What is pivotal is that the trials that Sarah participated in transformed the landscape of how we now, today, treat rhabdomyosarcoma.
And that's where Dr. Weigel and Dr. Yi and others are so important in this, because they are physician scientists. And you need people who are fluent in basic science and fluent in clinical care. And going back and forth is really the superpower of academic medicine.
We really function as a team, so you get a real multidisciplinary, multi-specialty approach to sarcomas across the ages here at the University of Minnesota. And that makes us unique in the pediatric oncology space. There are very few centers like us in the United States.
To be now, last month, 9 years cancer-free, I know Dr. Weigel and others have said that it's, a unique situation to be in, to be 9 years out and doing so well. Well, I think that it definitely contributed to the success.
In my world, she falls in the miracle category.
There's always sort of two sides of it where I, am so grateful, so happy, but I think I've always struggled with the, why me why am I still here? Why am I one of those? So many of the people that I met along the way who supported me through this, who I had a similar journey, are no longer here. So it's always been sort of a bittersweet of, exciting that I got to graduate college, I got married, all of the exciting big things we have ahead. Well, so many others didn't get to have those same milestones. So it's sort of, I think, been sort of the bittersweet, both sides of it, of being excited while also mindful and grateful that I still get to be here.